Hi there, it's Morris, and today's topic is about how to interview, job interviews. Wonderful, wonderful thing to do. So, first of all, a job interview is a fake situation. They ask a bunch of fake questions, and you give a bunch of fake answers, and nobody gets anywhere, but it's fair because they're asking the same fake questions of everybody. And that's why they can justify this. So um, what you need to do is kind of like Google the standard answers, which is available anywhere, well, online. Um, in fact, I have, let's see if I can get that here. So popular questions like, can you tell a little bit about yourself? How did you hear about the position? What do you know about the company? Why do you want the job? Why should we hire you? All these answers are on Google, by the way. So you'll just most people give the stock answer, whatever they recommend. What are your greatest professional strengths? What do you consider to be your weaknesses? What's your greatest achievement? Tell me about a challenge or a conflict. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Um, why did you leave your last job? Um, it's just kind of like these standard questions. And you get the answers. I'm not even going to go into that because it is available online and everybody looks these up before going. But what I wanted to bring to your attention today is kind of how to beat the system, because that's the important part. When you give you these answers and you're going to practice them, hopefully you'll practice a little bit. Um, you shouldn't give an answer like it was when you're talking about your previous experiences. Don't give an answer like you're reading a job description. You want to present your answers with results and action words. So, and throw in a lot of numbers. So it wasn't just that you did this and this and this, but you uh, accomplished these results with X amount of things, products, whatever you're doing. Um, and give them numbers because everybody likes numbers. And remember, it's all just baloney anyway. It's a forced situation where they're forced to ask these questions and you're forced to give these answers. So the best thing you can do, they're going to hear those stock answers from everybody. But the best thing you can do is kind of like, if you've done some research about the company beforehand, you can tie in your previous experience and say, this is what I did, which is exactly the same thing as what you do here at this company. You can give some examples of that, and there you've increased your odds now, and you've set yourself apart from the regular people that are just giving the stock answers like everybody else does. Please don't say you like people. Okay, that's it. You have to remember this whole thing is like a sales process. And a sales process is a numbers game. I mean, with sales, you have a product, and you are the product in this case. So uh, there's, believe it or not, when people buy things, they're making an emotional decision, and it is always emotional. Then they come back, once they've made the good emotional decision, they can't admit to themselves that they made that decision emotionally. So they have to come up with logic and justifications and other reasons behind that. And that's what your resume is all about, basically. So you did a good job with the interview and you said all the right things and you paralleled your history with what that company is advertising for. You've done a little Googling on the company, so now you can say, well, really like that your whatever is on page 2 of their website, and it looks like you've done your research and done your homework and that you care. Once they know that you care and that you have they have made that emotional decision, I just have a gut feeling I like that guy, it's going to work out. Then they're going to come back and say, well, he also does this and this and this, and he's had this experience, this training, and they're going to backfill their emotional decision with logic. So don't worry about it. I mean, sometimes you hit it off with people, sometimes you don't. But just keep it in mind, it's an emotional decision. And the bottom line, don't take it personally, because not everybody likes everybody. So it's a numbers game. It's in sales, you get 100 applications. Out of those 100 applications, you're going to get, this is the 10% rule. You get 100 applications out, you're going to get 10 interviews, and out of 10 interviews, you're going to get 1 job offer. Maybe you want it, maybe you don't. Put on another 100, you get 10, and you get 1 more. And that is just the crappy, if you're just an adult, those are the statistics. But if you can show a little smarts, do a little research, and kind of like pay attention to what you're doing, and you can certainly up those odds tremendously. So, and keep in mind that it's okay to blow it. Sometimes you just do a lousy job at it. I mean, what can you say? So don't take it too seriously, and remember, it is a numbers game. So, emotional decision, what can you do? You just keep out there and you just keep putting them out, because eventually you're going to get a yes. You're going to get a yes. And sometimes the guy just might be in a prick. What can you say? So keep that in mind too. Maybe you don't want to work there. So I knew a guy that used to, when he was free and he would go out and he'd apply at different places, to kind of get himself warmed up, he would go out having a job interview and he would just blow it on purpose. And that was just kind of like to calm him down and to get him in the groove for his other appointments. So, and not everything is for everybody, and don't take it too seriously. So that's my advice on how to interview. So if you like this, click the button below and subscribe, like, share, comment. I'd like to hear what you got to say about things. And and go to down below. There's a link to selfimprovementmethods.com/go and get a free ebook called The Organized Mind. I'm sure you're going to really enjoy it. And stay tuned. Thanks a lot. Make it a good day. Bye.